Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I realized I just posted another video yesterday, but I figured I would do another one for you guys today since I'm actually off school. There was a lot of ice around my neighborhood and they didn't want to risk sending anybody in. So as you can tell, I'm kind of in a different setting right now. My boyfriend actually came over earlier in the day before he went to work, and we built a fort in my living room out of blankets and chairs and just kind of sat in here and watched a bunch of YouTube videos for a little while before he went to work. And we were too lazy to take it down, so I just figured, hey, why not film in here? So the video that I have for you guys today is the 50 random facts tag that has been going around for quite a while now. I was not actually tagged, but I figured it was a good way for you guys to get to know me, and I always just thought it was kind of cool. So I have all of them written down in my little notebook here. And I'm just going to jump right into it because it's going to be a long video. So the first fact I have is that I'm 15 years old. I was born in 1999, and that also means that I am a sophomore in high school. I am an only child. My parents were actually planning on having 2 kids, and then I was too much trouble, so they just decided to stop at 1. It does get a little lonely sometimes, but I have a lot of friends, and they keep me company, and so it's all good here. My birthday is May 4th. Which, if you guys know what day that is actually Star Wars Day. So that kind of means I'm a huge Star Wars comic book nerd. That's why I like Spider-Man and all those comic book movies and stuff like that. And again, I love Star Wars, like, with a burning passion. Just kidding, not that much, but yeah, I love Star Wars, so that's why. I am obsessed with fuzzy pajamas. If y'all can see these are super duper fuzzy and fleece, and I love them. And again, I was off school, so I'm just like, I'm gonna stay in my pajamas all day. My boyfriend doesn't care. I'm gonna enjoy my fuzzy pajamas while I still can. As you guys know, like I said earlier in the video, and as you guys saw in my last video, I am in a relationship with the best boyfriend in the entire world, and I am super duper happy. I have a Bath and Body Works obsession. It is a problem. I end up not spending most of my money there. I spend it on birthday gifts and stuff like that for other people. But if I have some spare money, I will go and buy some candles or fragrance or something. But I love basically everything there. A bunch of soaps around my house are from there. Those are the only candles that I will ever use in my room ever. And those are probably the only hand sanitizers I will ever use in my lifetime. I have 3 cats. You may or may not have seen them in a video before. I don't know how many times they've actually made a special guest appearance. 2 of them are all black, and 1 of them is black and white. The oldest is 10, the second oldest is 9, and the youngest one is 7. So they're getting up there, but they are part of my family. They're my little siblings, since I don't have any, so I love them to death. I don't think you guys can see this, but behind me I have a violin, because I play violin. I've been playing it since 4th grade. I took a few years off from like 7th to 9th grade, and then I started playing it again this year with my band teacher, and it's great, and I'm getting back into it. I'm still trying to refine my passion for it, but I'm having a good time with it, so it's good. I am in my high school color guard. That's actually where he and I first met. If you don't know what color guard is, we are part of the marching band, and we spin flags and we toss weapons like rifle and saber. They're tape and they're wooden, and they're not actual weapons. But it's a really, really cool activity, and if you're looking for something to do and you're not a huge sport person, then I would definitely go for that, because I'm not huge into sports, but this is one of my favorite things to do, and it's my passion, and I really love it. I love video games. It's a thing. I play Wizard 101 a lot. I'm actually thinking about making a second channel, doing a Wizard 101 walkthrough and Wizard 101 videos and stuff like that. So if you'd like to see that, comment down below, and because I'd like to hear if you guys would actually watch that. But I also like Call of Duty. I've never played Skyrim, but I know like those kind of games that I would be interested in. I've played Black Ops, and I've played Modern Warfare 3 and stuff like that. But I haven't played some of the more well-known ones like Assassin's Creed or Skyrim or anything like that, because I do not have any of those systems. I only have Wii, and then I played Modern Warfare 3 at my uncle's house. So, but I do like those kind of games, and I love video games. It's a problem. Again, random fact, I have a gym membership, and that is because of my next fact, is I have a bad back. As I mentioned in my last video, and I have scoliosis, which if you don't know what that means, it's a curve in the spine. I actually have two curves. They're really, really small. They're like 13 degrees and 17 degrees, so it's not that like huge of a thing. But if my back gets really bad, I have to wear a small brace around it. I have to ice it a lot. And going to the gym helps strengthen my core, which will help give my back more support. And then I also have what's known as a herniated disc. My disc in my back kind of moved out of place from my spine. So that's what's called a herniated disc, and it's not that bad anymore, but it'll flare up from time to time and move around, and it'll bother me occasionally. But for the most part, my back is healing really well, and that makes me happy. My favorite holiday is Christmas, as most teenagers are. I'm going to adjust here, sorry. Yeah, so my favorite holiday is Christmas. I love giving gifts, and I'm not gonna lie, I love receiving them. It's really sweet to know how much my friends and my family know me, but I do love giving gifts. That's typically what I spend all my money on. So Christmas is definitely my favorite holiday. It's also when I get to spend the most time with my family, like who live out of state and stuff like that, because they'll come up here. I love Harry Potter. I actually went to see the first Harry Potter movie when I was a year old, because that's when the movie came out. So I've been with the Harry Potter series for years and years and years, and I still love the books. I still love the movies. I'm actually on Pottermore, although I have not been on there in quite a while. But I love J.K. Rowling, and I love the series, and I wish that stuff like that, like magic and stuff like that, was totally real, because I would totally be a wizard. I'm learning to speak French. I take French at my high school, and I really enjoy it. I haven't taken it for 2 years, but I'm finally, like I said, getting back into it as one of my high school classes. I'm doing fairly decent in there, and it's a language that I'm enjoying learning. Oh, hair. So I think if you guys are looking for a language to learn, you should definitely go with French. Like I told you guys earlier, I'm a sophomore, which means I graduate in 2017. So, 2017 pride. My favorite makeup brand is Maybelline. Sorry, I have an itch. I love the nudes. Okay, I've only actually tried one of their mascaras, and I wasn't a huge fan of it, but I love their eyeliners, I love their eyeshadows, and I love the brand overall. Okay, I don't think you guys have ever seen me wear these in my video, but I actually do wear glasses. I have contacts, which I'll sometimes wear. I'm not wearing anything right now because I'm at home and I don't need to. But I wear glasses to school, and if I actually feel like doing stuff in the morning, I will actually put in my contacts so I don't have to wear them. I am a singer slash performer. I'm obviously not like famous or anything, but I do most of the shows, or I've done, I think, 5 or 6 shows, I think, and I've done a crap ton of talent shows and stuff like that, so I'm definitely into singing and performing and being on stage. It's just where I feel alive, and it's one of my passions. It's what I want to do with the rest of my life. So, my favorite color is purple, always has been, always will be. My second favorite color is blue, but that's not one of my facts. My room scheme, if you haven't seen in my other videos, is blue and brown. It was yellow and purple before, but I hated that. So a couple of years ago for Christmas, my parents gave me a certificate for a complete room makeover, and we made it blue and brown to be more sophisticated, and I love it. I wouldn't change anything about it. I love to cook. I went to a cooking camp several years ago, and I got into cooking then, and then I went a long time without doing it. But I made a New Year's resolution for myself that I would cook at least one meal for my family once a week, and I've held to that New Year's resolution so far. And cooking is one of those things that's like I kind of forget about until the day that I actually do it, and it calms me down and it makes me happy, and knowing that I can produce good food for my family makes me really happy. I am not organized at all. My closet is a mess. My desk is a mess. My book bag is a mess. I'm just not an organized person. That's just not me. I'm also lazy as hell. I mean, you can ask anyone that knows me. Any day given the opportunity, I will lay in my bed and just watch YouTube for the entire day. I am just a lazy person. I sleep with 2 pillows under my head. I like the neck support. I don't know why. It just feels good. And yeah, I don't know. I love fuzzy blankets. Like I showed you in my favorites video, that was a fuzzy blanket. There's another fuzzy blanket that's under my bed that I don't use a lot because it sheds, but it's really fuzzy and I like it, and it goes along with my fuzzy pajama pants obsession. I am actually a natural brunette. As you guys, I don't think you can see it right now because of the lighting, but I'm a redhead. I was a blonde. Well, not technically. I had blonde highlights for several years, but I'm actually a natural brunette. I did gymnastics for about 3 years. I had to stop due to performances and stuff like that, but I did gymnastics. I was never super flexible, but I was never on a team. I was only doing classes, but it still counts, and I did really enjoy it, and I still do things from time to time, but I don't like go take classes, or I'm not on a team or anything. I also used to play soccer for 3 years. My first, second, and third grade year, I played soccer around my community, and it turns out I was actually on the same team as one of my best friends now, and I had no idea until we found our old soccer picture together, and we're just like, oh my goodness, we were on the same team. My favorite football teams are the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys. I don't know why, they are just kind of the ones that I stuck to the most, and I'm not a huge football person, but those are the teams I root for, and I do occasionally come down and watch games with my family or with my boyfriend or whatever if I'm over at his house. So those are just the teams that I root for. My phone case is a Panda. I got this when I bought my phone, and I've changed it out maybe twice, but it's only been for about a week because then the cases break because I drop it. So the Panda will forever stay until I get a new phone because then it won't fit anymore. I love the beach. I have been going to the beach since I was born, basically. My mom grew up near the water. We live about 3 hours away from a beach, and we go there every year. We have stayed in the same place for probably 7 or 8 years now, and we just have a connection there, and we love going there, and it's my happy place. It's my second home. I prefer stud earrings over dangles. My hoop earrings, as you can see here, they're not quite studs, but I don't really consider them dangles either. But if I had to choose one over the other, I prefer studs. They just don't get on my nerves like dangles do. My favorite animal is a tiger. I prefer Siberian tigers. Is that a thing? You know, the white ones. I think they're Siberian tigers. But yeah, I just think they're really, really pretty, and like I said, I have 3 cats, and it's just, I have a thing about cats in general, so, especially big cats. Big cats are really cool, so I really, really like tigers. I do not like coconut at all. I don't even like coconut scented things. Like, I will deal with them, like sometimes my mom will get like body wash or something that's coconut scented. I actually do have one scent that is one Bath and Body Works body spray that's coconut scented, but I don't even use that a lot because it's not my favorite. I actually made the mistake of trying coconut water when I was in Key West, and again when I was in Hawaii. Not my thing. Like I just mentioned, I have been to Hawaii. I went with my marching band my freshman year, which was last year. It was a wonderful experience, and if you ever have the chance to go to Hawaii, go there. I was on the island of Oahu. I didn't go to any of the other islands, but I'd say I had the full experience. I toured the island. I went to the Polynesian Cultural Center. I went to the Dole Pineapple Plantation. I climbed Diamond Head. I went to Waikiki Beach. It was gorgeous. I would give anything to go back. I have also been to London. My cousins actually lived in London when I was younger. And in about 3rd grade, we decided to go up and visit them for, I think, a week. We went to London, we went to Southampton, we went to a town called Lyndhurst, a town called Bewley. We saw Stonehenge, and it was actually kind of sad because we were in London and we decided to eat Planet Hollywood for lunch that day. Kind of sad, but I was a picky child. It's just how it happened. My favorite flower is a rose. That's what I love about Thanksgiving, and my boyfriend knows that. He bought me a white rose. You guys probably saw that in the background of a few of my videos. I just recently had to throw it away, and it made me very upset. But I actually do not have a favorite color rose, but I do like white and red the most. So those are, I guess you could say, my two favorite colors. I have an unhealthy obsession with chicken noodle soup. It's my favorite food. I love all soup in general, but chicken noodle soup is particularly a problem. It shocks my friends whenever I don't bring soup to school. They say that one day I'm going to turn into a bowl of chicken soup. Yep. My favorite soda is Sprite. I definitely prefer Marvel over DC. However, I do like Batman over Spider-Man, but I prefer Marvel everything else, basically. Sorry, DC. I still play Trivia Crack. I know that was a thing probably 2 months back and like no one plays anymore. But I'll play it against my mom, my dad occasionally, my boyfriend occasionally. It's mostly just me and my mom. It's a thing. I watch The Big Bang Theory. I've been watching that for probably 4 years now. The first episode I ever watched was the episode about the elevator. Great episode. If you haven't seen it, you should totally see it. I love that show. I think the addition of Amy Farrah Fowler was just brilliant. She's great. I love her. I am a savant at Mario Kart. My family does not like playing me at Mario Kart because I will either be ahead the entire game or I will be in like last place and then I'll come back and win it. And it's great. No one likes playing me at that game. I hate the color yellow, which is ironic because the blanket right above me is yellow and my room was yellow, but I hate the color. I love what it stands for, the happy, the smiles, the laughs, the giggles and stuff like that, but I hate the color itself. It's an ugly color. I would prefer puke green or brown or any other color. Hate the yellow. My favorite dessert is cake. I'm not a huge pie person. There's probably only 1 or 2 pies in the world that I will actually eat. I do like brownies, but cake is my all-time favorite. It's how it goes. I definitely prefer summer as my favorite season. My birthday is actually in the spring, but summer is when I'm the busiest. It's when I get to go to the beach, and the beach makes me happy. It's when I get to wear cute tank tops. It's when I get to wear cute shorts and flip-flops, because flip-flops are fabulous. I just love basically everything about summer. I do not have a job, however, I am planning on getting one in a few months. So if in a few months I start posting less frequently, that's probably why. So just be ready for that. I've never had an energy drink. I've never had Monster. I've never had 5 Hour Energy. The only energy drink that I've ever had is coffee. And soda, I guess, if you count that. I've never had it, and I really don't have an interest to. And last but not least, my order at Starbucks is vanilla bean frappuccino with a shot of espresso and extra whipped cream. No matter what season it is, that's what I get. I drink mochas around the house, but that's just what I order from Starbucks. So that was 50 random facts about me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Leave any requests for videos that you have down below. And I will see you guys next time on my channel. Bye, everybody.